Good moment, everybody, people, Pivians around the world or in outer space. Not excluding you either. You might be listening from a space station or Mars, for that matter. It's currently January in 2019. Thanks to tuning in to this month's recap of PIVXpress. Well, it's been an incredible start to 2019. If you've been watching any of the social feeds for PIVX, crypto and large, but specifically PIVX, the amount of energy resurgence within the community, some of the developments, which we'll talk about here. I'm, of course, very biased. I'm purple, but I'm also extremely excited by this, I'll call it a new feeling. Right? I know we don't often talk about feelings in cryptocurrencies, but there's a new sensation that seems to be swelling within the PIVX community, and we'll be talking about that. So first things first, let's jump into what we would call core development, right? The core node. More GitHub announcements and pushes are coming out. Seems like, and I know we've been talking about it, version 3.2 is right around the corner. We'll be super excited about that one. Again, if you don't know what's coming in version 3.2, I highly recommend you go to last month's recap, take a look at the features. Specifically, there's going to be a lot of stuff that really mesh and correlate to the light node protocol, right? So that will allow the minting and staking on low resource devices, as well as expand some of the other features of PIVX. So kudos to the core PIVX developers, right? Specifically thanks to Fuzzballs, to Waros, to Random Zebra, Furzy, anybody else that I might have missed there. Thank you guys, or gals as well. Not gonna be discriminatory there. Thank you for your efforts and work. Specifically in that one arena, right? Of really maintaining the core ethos and what is the backbone technology of PIVX. So thanks very much for your efforts there, guys. All right, making a little bit of a pivot, let's go talk about some governance stuff. If you also are new to PIVX, this is your first time watching, welcome, first of all. If you don't know, PIVX is a DAO. We do have a governance mechanism that allows people to submit proposals, to receive funding, and that's how we make decisions within PIVX in the ecosystem. So the budget proposal super block, that's when payouts occur, the votes are finalized, which occurs every 30 days. That just occurred. You can go take a look. One of the best places to see it is PIVXcentral. You can go look at PIVXcentral and see all the proposals that have got submitted, which ones were funded, which ones passed, etc. Again, this is an incredible way, an example of how decentralization can also have a community aspect to it, right? This isn't just decentralization to isolation and it's just fragmented, etc. No, there's actually people making decisions, and those people are the PIVX community, right? So those people that have masternodes. Well, harking back a while ago, if you guys don't remember, the PIVX masternodes actually voted to give up their exclusive right to voting, which means that the door is open for developments in furthering the governance mechanisms within PIVX. And so perfect time to highlight some of this new energy coming in. There's a couple figures that have jumped into the PIVX Discord, saw what we wanted to do and envisioned with the PIVX governance, and just took it upon themselves and are actually building out the next iteration or potential next iteration of what a voting protocol and mechanism would look like for PIVX. And they're going to test it, they're going to gamify it at first so we can gather data and feedback. But this is all community driven, right? So this person actually didn't even put a proposal in. They just started building this, and they are open sourcing this, releasing it to the community just to get feedback. Why? Because they found a place to be. They found people they liked working with and talking with, and they had free time. So, you know, call them a hobbyist, whatever you want. They saw the vision, they aligned with it, and they're building this. And of course, along the way, I've been paying attention. This person's receiving tips, right, from the PIVX ecosystem. Another example just of the fluidity of what's possible within PIVX. So speaking of developments, community aspect developments there, another incredible individual who came in. So that first person, Furniture, you can go take a look, say thanks to them. This other person, JS Kitty, who's now in the PIVX Discord and really turning purple as well, has built some awesome bots. So specifically now, PIVX bots, or BotWorks if we want to call it that, the tipping mechanism, tipping bot in PIVX is up and running again, and expanded features, including private tips. Really cool there. So you can send people tips anonymously. that fits with PIVX, right? The other is radio, the PIVX live streaming radio. So you can actually now go into PIVX Discord and become a DJ. Take over for an hour, 30 minutes, play some songs that you like, talk about them or not talk about them. And all of this is getting also tweeted out into Twitter as well. So it's incredible to see the community starting to really catalyze around the more human aspects as well, while we're still using this incredible technology of the PIVX blockchain. There's some more bots that are being developed as well, some governance bots that'll show you what proposals are coming in, the last one to get updated in terms of voting, all of this just making it easier really for people to use, consume, and share what PIVX is about, right? So one of the things that we've been talking about is that PIVX is beyond private. It's a tagline you might start hearing us use, testing it out. It's got incredible core technology. It's got incredible privacy technology. Those of us in PIVX know that. And PIVX is beyond private. So yes, that means that our privacy protocols are kick-ass, quite frankly, and pioneering and pushing the forefronts of what's possible in privacy and cryptocurrency. We're also beyond private. And that, when you apply that into a community-centric arena of what PIVX is, it means there's so many other facets, like the governance, like the community, like the crazy purpleness that is PIVX, right? Because we're people, we're individuals bringing our own flair, emotions, and styles to this. So that's why PIVX for me personally, and the line I'll start saying is it's beyond private. So now we get to talk about the incredible privacy technology as well as these other facets as well. So dovetailing that into the governance proposal, so coming full circle, love to announce 2, 3, 4, 5, I've lost count now, new people coming in to PIVX specifically that are incredible marketers. I'm about to drop their names now. Angelo and Kelsey, aka the new PIVX Pixie, you might have seen her popping around Discord, are 2 brand new global ambassadors for PIVX. Not just that, they're incredible, incredible marketers. You might have seen some of their work with AdBank. They now have come into the PIVX ecosystem. They've been huge PIVX supporters from day one. Another individual that's coming with them as well, Stephanie, you might see her popping up. Go say hi to her. She's going to be helping, assisting with a lot of the internal communications, project management between what Angelo and Kelsey are doing out in the world, and you're going to start seeing that very soon. And then just helping coordinate communications internally with the team, etc. So stay tuned. Kelsey's going to be putting out her own video series, which I am super excited about, called What's Poppin' with PIVX. So you're going to see her being able to explain what PIVX is, much more of a fireside, just fun, incredible video series there. Angelo's going to be doing bi-weekly Q&A, Fireside AMAs. Stay tuned for that. They're going to be working hand in hand with the current marketing ecosystem that we have, outlining some, it's just, guys, it's incredible. New energy coming in, new marketing focus and expansion upon what's been built. And really, I would say the next level of infrastructure, communications, bandwidth, so that we can begin to support all the incredible news that's in PIVX, which we know about, right? So this becomes the amplification process back out. So stay tuned. Stephanie as well is super, super passionate about the environment, and one of the big things in talking to her recently that she's passionate about is explaining how PIVX is really the go-to eco-friendly coin, right? So some of you might disagree with me there, that's fine, but if we talk about in the leading cryptocurrencies that are out there, PIVX is one of the most economically and environmentally friendly coin out there on the market, right? We talk about the economics a lot. Past year we've talked about that. Now a whole new facet and a whole new global ambassador championing and pioneering the environmental aspects, the positive ones that PIVX has. So go say hi to them. Again, that's Angelo, Kelsey, Steph. You're gonna start to see more people come in around the marketing team as well. So go say hi. It's an incredible, we're not even 1 month in, and all of this new energy is coming in. All of these new frameworks are being built, which is only gonna help amplify the message back out. So I'm excited if you can't tell. All right, another PIVX initiative that you might be aware of, PIVXsports. We've had everything from youth robotics to professional world champion surfers to soccer teams. Well, we've got more coming on for 2019. Specifically, if you guys know about Luke Fullbrook, you might if you're in the UK. He is probably by far the world's strongest, or UK's strongest master, right? So remember the World Strongman competitions? That's still going on. It's actually getting a resurgence. And this dude is a beast. And he's super passionate about PIVX. He's gonna be repping PIVX at all of his events, when he's training, etc. He's really, really excited to be coming in. On the heels of the incredible efforts, thanks John M. For partnering us with Chris Cyborg and that UFC work. There's avenues opening up into MMA. Hopefully we'll be able to talk about that very soon. Big conduits there. I'm working, still hoping to get in a potential Olympic triathlete out of Australia to come in. And it's epic, right? The UPF, Universal Purple Flow of PIVX, is just expanding outwards. So stay tuned, PIVXsports as well, keep updated there. Look forward to showing you more about all of the ambassadors in the sports world that are repping PIV. All right, some last minute news and updates. I think PIVX got on 2 new exchanges this in the first 24 days of January. Any of the announcements that I missed, we'll put them below in the comments. I think that's enough for January, right? If you're not in Discord, come say hi. Incredible community there. Maybe if you want to DJ for an hour or two, come on in. We'll throw you the DJ booth. You can chat about what you like and play your favorite songs from in the Discord. And just stay tuned for all the updates, announcements, and releases coming out of PIVX. Thanks for tuning in, folks. It's been a great 24 days of January thus far. Actually, it's 25, 26. I'm losing track of time. There's too much going on in PIVX, right? Be good to one another, be good to yourself, smile, and as always, keep purple, people.